A real quick thing. Sorry that. Let me see. I apologize. Hold on one second. I got this music on and I need to turn this shit off because YouTube are a bunch of sticklers. Why won't it let me turn it? Okay. I don't know why they do that. Well, obviously because the channels want to make money, which makes complete sense. But why do they do that to me? Not that I'm anyone. I gotta, hold on one second. Okay, what I'm gonna be knocking out is this. I hope you can see it. It's like a Buddha alien. There it is. So that's what I'm gonna knock out. I'm gonna start from the beginning to show you how to set up and everything else. That I have covered. I have everything covered. When it comes to the actual tattooing, I suggest you just hit fucking next. I mean, unless you want the comedic value of it, hang tight. Okay, this is the best to use for stencils. You could use it for skin too, but there's something else that's better. And also, I'm getting all my information from two different places, Tattooing 101 and Daniel Yuck. Daniel Yuck is my favorite, but Tattooing 101 as well. And also, shit, forget that one because I can't remember the name. They suck. Ben Fisher. Ben Fisher is a good one as well. Okay, so this is going to be it. Ocean Surf Speed Stick. This is the only shit that is, I mean, it's perfect. Okay? And between tattoos, you could actually, because you're going to be sweating like a freaking, like a whore. Okay, so, I need that. Okay, so fake skins. My fake skins I got off eBay. You have to go to this guy that's on eBay. I'm gonna put the link down here somewhere, I think. I'm gonna have my wife help me with that, but I'm gonna spell it out real quick. It's Johnny, Jonny, Indio, Indio, and then it's like a chingadora, like a line, and then sports cards, 87. Go to that guy, Johnny Indios hyphen or a dash sports cards, 87. That guy's fucking awesome. Best play. But here's the thing: when you get the cards or the cards, when you get the skins, they're going to be pieces, which isn't a bad thing. But this is primarily for beginners or tattoo shops that have like apprentices and shit like that. This is perfect. And he always has them. He sells them. I don't know how many pounds he sells up to. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my speed stick on here on the chingadar. Make sure that you put it on good and thick. You do not want gaps like little, you'll see the skin when you're putting it on. If you see any type of skin as opposed to the deodorant, the slick of the deodorant, make sure you keep doing it. You have to have it because the stencil, it may stick, it may not stick in those areas that I told you. Okay, now take the stencil. Of course, it's already on my carbon paper, which carbon paper do not get from Amazon. I've had more carbon paper go out than anything. Oh, you know what? Shit. I'm thinking I was doing another tattoo. Did you see that? Okay. That is courtesy of my second endorsement, Miller Lite Beer. Less filling, tastes great. Okay, there's my stencil. I'm gonna let that sit, and my second endorsement. Okay. Long enough. There's your stencil. Don't touch that shit. You have to determine whether you want to blot it or leave it as is. I do things a little bit differently, and I don't know if you're going to do the same. I suggest you do, and it's relatively cheap. A heat gun. If you were to tattoo this thing right now, which I found out in the beginning, nobody told me. You're going to tattoo and you're going to wipe it away. Your whole stencil's gone. The whole thing is wiped off. So what you're going to do is you're going to have to wait for this to dry. Which, if you're waiting for this shit to dry, it'll take 15, 20 minutes. What I like to do is just got myself this I got from Harbor Freight. That's my third. Man, I'm on a roll. And I just got a text from Chili's. You fucking kidding me? I'm gonna make a fortune. Okay. Put your heat gun on there. You can tell when it's done because the rubber catches fire. All right. No, you can tell when it's done. The ink will start to darken a little bit, and that's when it's perfect. Okay, also, because of my second endorsement, Miller Lite Beer, you're going to see that, what number am I on right now? I'm running out of fucking... My fifth endorsement, I guess, would have to be Mast. Mast tattoo machines. Best tattoo machine in the world, man. And that's only because it's my second machine. And my first one was a cheap-ass Amazon one. So I really don't have much to rate the scale on. So I really want a torque. Not a torque. It's a brain fart. I'm going to think a vortex. I want to get a vortex. And that's by Nico Hurtado. Fuck, there's 6 endorsements. Do you fucking believe this? Oh, I can't explain it. Okay, let me put my shit on. Quit fucking off. Okay, now, you're gonna see me tossing this. This is my only tattoo machine, man. I toss this thing around like it's a redheaded stepchild. But when I'm sober, man, I'm carrying that thing like it's the 15th commandment, you know? Afraid to break it, but then eventually I do. And that's hence we have the 10 commandments. True story. Okay, I'm quiet because I'm counting this. And believe it or not, I'm not a smart man. Okay. Now, okay, I'm sorry, I'm such an idiot. For my black, I use dynamic. Dynamic, I found, is cheap. It's used by a lot of tattoo artists. It's versatile. You break obviously you can break any color down, but black, I mean, you absolutely need black with every tattoo that you put down. But this, and then what I like to do is my drop session. I'm only using 4 cups. I'm using the first cup, which are going to be the smalls. The first cup is 1 drop. The second cup, 4 drops. The third cup is 8 drops. And the next one is full. It's completely full. And that's what these tiny little cups, these smalls. Here, I'll show you each of them. This is going to be like a completely beginner tutorial. And the reason I'm saying that is because I don't know anything further than that. Okay, here's your small, medium, and large. There you go. Small, medium, and large. This is going to be 16 drops. I'm assuming, but I don't know. I was going to say 16, 32, and what, 74? Is that what the fuck it is? I don't know. I don't know what it... Okay. So I did the drops. Now next what I'm going to do is take distilled water. I like to use distilled water only because it's cheap. And my only other option that you could use is witch hazel. I think it's witch hazel. Don't hold me to that though. Never used it, and anything named witch. I got enough witches in this house, man. I got 3 witches in this house. And that's not a lie. There are 3 witches. Okay. And again, I'm not being facetious. I mean, they got tarot cards and all the other shit. Believe me. Help. Help me. You know, I watch another guy on oh, this is going to be my 7th one. 7 is good luck. Who I like on online is going to be Video Bob. If you haven't checked out Video Bob, dude, you got to check him out. He's a fucking riot. I just saw his wedding too. I've never laughed at hard. He is fucking gold. But anyway, what was I saying? Where was I going with this? Fuck me. Well, I don't know where I was going with that. Now I forgot. I was telling you all about Video Bob and made me fucking forget my story. Okay, I'm going to use a V-Select. V-Select, I'm going to be using a standard. It's going to be a standard 18. No, you know what? I lied. I'm going to use a 15 round liner. And it's going to be a... I don't know which one this is. This might... No, I don't know which one this is. So that's what I'm going to be using. Okay. You know what? I'm going to have to turn this music off only because I'm worried that you could hear it and I'm going to get freaking dinged for this shit. Like I'm a little boy. I'm going to get pow pow. Let me see, where is it? I could still hear it. I don't know if you can. I don't know what. I need my wife here. Okay. This should help. I'm hoping that did it. Okay, so I don't know what name brand this is. I don't know what it is. I don't know where I got it. I don't know what the fuck it is. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking about not knowing. I don't know the name of this. Oh, here's the name. It's Sterile EO. Okay. The mixer. Here's the mixer I have. It's off Amazon. This mixer is probably $10. Can you get it? Can you? I mean, if you got $10 to spare, fucking get it. I guess it's real good with the big cups and the medium-sized cups. It sucks with the small cups. It spits that shit all over the place. So you have to hold on to that cup, man, like a fucking Bronco. I'd rather not use it. So that's just me. That I use it for the other cups, but not the. I don't use it with the small cups. Let me see. I didn't even look at this design because I switched my design up. I was initially going to do a traditional. I was going to do a traditional snake, but I changed at the last second. So now again, the alien, but I had all my shit set for the snake. and I'm a dumbass, so you're gonna have to wait just a second. Oh, here's another thing. This is another tip. If you want, what I like to do is only with this, between people, between myself, when I'm tattooing, I throw everything away on my desk. I toss it away. When I'm using Skinz, which, remember the #1 promo was Johnny Indio Dash Sports Cards 87. Okay, when I'm on that, I keep my needles. Just keep them, put them in a, just rinse them out, obviously, and then just leave them off to the side. So I have a line of, I have shaders, I have liners over here, and I just, whatever one I need, I use. Again, don't fucking reuse your needles on people. If you do that, I will fucking slap you. Please don't do that shit. Let's see. I'm gonna use a new one. Okay, this needle is gonna be the Mast Pro, and I think it's a 7-round liner. Did I grab the 7? Yep, 7-round liner. Mast Pro is a real good needle and a machine. I'm not gonna do a promo thing. I don't expect any royalties from saying the needles because I already mentioned them for the machine. So that's just how I am. I play it fair. Okay, my needle is gonna hang out this, I don't know if you could see. I'm trying to get the, can you see it? Right there, that's about how much. Actually, I'm gonna pull it in a little bit. Now that, and this is just personal preference, but you'll find that when you're tattooing, the way that I like to tattoo, your hand position, you're gonna put it like this, okay? Your pinky you're gonna use as guidance to slide you along. This finger, your ring finger, is gonna hold the machine at the base, but what it also controls is your needle depth. So depending on how deep you wanna go, you slide it along your ring finger to control the depth. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Once you get to the depth you want, just put pressure on your middle finger to your ring finger and just hold it in that position, and then you could do like that. Now your thumb, just grab it wherever it's comfortable. So this is basically my hand situation right here. I've seen some tattoo artists put the A&D cream or the A&D lotion. I've seen them put that on their hand to prevent from, not to prevent, but to help you when you're tattooing somebody, because the skin will, once it's wet, will make a little bit of friction. So what you do is just put that lotion on there and that's it. I keep saying lotion only because I keep wanting to say KY, and I feel dirty saying KY. I don't know what, ew, that's dirty. Okay. So, I'm using the A&D. I have my mix. Again, my mix is gonna be a full cup, but it's gonna be a small. So a full cup, a 3/4 cup, a 1/4 cup, and a 1 drop. So 1, 4, 8, and 16. You know what? I say that in every video, and inevitably, every time I forget. I can't figure it out. Okay. At this point, if you're looking to gain any knowledge, again, I emphasize it. It's not here. But you're more than welcome to stay and give me shit, because it only makes me a better person. And I have free psychology, so it doesn't bother me mentally either. Okay. Oh, I'm set at 7.8. Needle goes in, I set my depth. Don't go too fast. You're gonna have to find your hand speed and your voltage on your own. Have I found mine? Hell no. No, I kind of think I got it. And Daniel Yuck, which is the promo 3, or was he 4? Daniel Yuck's the one who helped me out. If you do any Patreon for tattoos, Daniel Yuck is the one to follow. He answers every single question. He's helped my hand speed. He's helped my voltage. He's helped my shading. He's helped my lining. It's funny, while I'm doing this, I'm thinking, if Daniel Yuck were to see me tattooing, he'd be like, don't mention my fucking name at all. I want to be as far away from you as possible. You are a virus, sir. Your tattoo should be deemed as caution. Bodily harm can and will be produced. My wife is missing some good material here. Every time I do jokes and shit, every time I do them, I turn to my wife. If she giggles, I know I hit a home run. I know I fucking did it. The problem is when I don't hear anything. Then I say, hello, babe? And then she'll give, this is awesome. She'll go, mm-hmm. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, that's what I was going to say about Video Bob. Video Bob was fucking mentioning an airport where there were no white people. I had to stop. Oh, he's fucking funny. So he was mentioning that there are no white people anymore in Texas. Well, fuck, Bob, welcome to my fucking world. I live in a house with a Salvadorian wife, and my daughters are half Mexican, half Salvadorian. What the fuck? I tell her all the time, you keep acting up, I'm going to call Trump. When he's in office, I'm calling him. You keep acting up. I don't care how friggin' sexy you are. You're in trouble. Okay. At this point, because I was laughing so much, and you're gonna have this, I fucked up my lining. No, that one's okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go, I'll go back over with because I think I'm gonna add some dot shading. Okay, so there's stipple shading, there's whip shading. That shit, you're gonna have to look at another video. Go to Daniel Yuck. Please go to Daniel Yuck. And please tell him I told you. I don't get a discount, I don't get a kickback or anything, but I want him to know that I'm appreciative of what he does. So please check him out. Daniel Yuck. Okay. I'm gonna use the same needle to start the outline. And if you're watching this right now and you see anything that I'm fucking up other than the fact that I'm tattooing, let me know. Por favor. Did you like that? I'm bilingual. I didn't think you knew that. Okay. There's taper in, taper out. When you go into the tattoo, you're going to taper in, which tapering in means the tattoo's here. You're going to go in at an angle right here. You're going to do that. Wait. Here, you're going to come in and then slowly out. So slowly in, slowly out. Don't go. It's not a fucking typewriter, man. It's skin. That shit hurts. You do that to me, man, I'll slap you silly. Okay. Now, taper in. Oh, and I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. That's for when you're doing a line and the line is continuous. That's not like if I were to go in here, let me see. I'm going to go straight in. And then I'm going to do the line. So I told you, if you're here for the knowledge, then I should be one of those, the churchy people. What are they called? The tele-evangelists? That's what I should be. Televangelists. Those guys are fucking high speed, man. I don't care what you say. If you could sucker people out of money, kudos. Kudos, man. Are you going to hell? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you're going to hell. But I'm saying, great job doing something. Because all you're doing is making us better and learning how to defeat people, but I don't know. Barnaby Bailey said it best. A sucker is born every minute. If you have a family member that's fallen for that shit, then apparently that should be a telltale sign that you need to throw them in a home. It's time. It's like taking their driver's license away. I know that shit ain't easy, believe me. I'm retired deputy. I've taken so many driver's licenses away from these old people that can't fucking drive, that cause accidents. Okay? So if they can't drive, then it stands the reason they shouldn't be fucking around with their own finances. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But don't go fucking leaving comments that I condone that type of behavior. I fucking don't. I just said they're going to hell. And we're going to have a hell of a time when we meet. I'm thinking about it, and not that it's bad, but I should have done a thicker line. When you're doing these, you're gonna see some lining things where you could go back and you could fix them. Do I suggest it? No, I suggest you just do the lining, because if you, and this is only for a beginner. Don't fucking write anything. This is for a beginner. Just do the lining. For me, I did the lining, and because I'd like to look back then and see where to apply the shading, as opposed to starting down here and then I'm thinking of where my light source is coming from. Now I'm shading according to that light source, but I haven't even lined any of this. It's too much, man, for a beginner. Just fucking line it. That's all you have to do. Line it, sit back, clean your canvas, sit back, and then look at where you're gonna put the shading. Where's your light source gonna come from? Are you gonna have the light source from the back? Because if you do, then the shading is gonna be obviously in the front. If you have it come from the right, then the shading is obviously gonna be on the left. You'll find this out. And the shading is gonna, once you do it, which I'm having a difficult time with the shading. Again, I think he was number one. Was he number one or number two? Daniel Yuck is the one who's teaching about shading, and I actually got I have several of his books, but the best one I have is from his shading. That has helped me out incredibly. Okay, go slow, slow and low, get in the tempo. Does this camera add 80 pounds? Olivia, no. I ain't gonna know. I wish my wife were here. I would say, mi amor, necesito cerveza, por favor. She's a sucker for a white boy that doesn't speak Spanish but tries. I give it my best, man. I give it my fucking best. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, here. Between breaks. I have a little rinse cup. I put it in there. And what do I do with it? If you make me say it, I'm going to reach through the screen and slap you. There you go. Just make sure. I had one of the videos, and you can check it out, man. I was wiping too much with these paper towels, and a part of when I was tattooing, I looked at this strand, like string or something, and I pulled that out, and it was part of the paper towel. My comment was, this is what happens when you drink while tattooing, and some lady commented, well, what exactly happens? What did she say? I'm confused, or I'm bewildered. I don't know what the hell she said. She said something fucking stupid, and I want to slap her. What is today? Today is Monday. It's Monday, and it's past noon, so it's okay. All right. I'm going to show you some of the things. You know what? This is a perfect tutorial then, because I'm going to show you the same things that Daniel Yuck showed me. This you need to get. Stencil prep. This is for human skin. I tried using it on fake skin. The fake skin by Johnny Indio Dash Sports Cards 87. That's so fucking stupid. But no, I tried it on the Skinz. It doesn't work. That's why you have to use the speed stick. The speed stick is best on the skin. The Skinz. For real skin, you could use this as well. This does both of them. But I prefer this because this shit will stay on forever. This is the best. Then make sure you get green soap. This is crucial as well. This is what you're going to make the mixture with. The mixture you're going to have to check out. Maybe I'll put it in the description if I remember. But you're going to have to, I think, look. I'm looking at the fucking label here. Directions. For spray cleansing of skin, 1 part soap to 5 parts water. And then when you get that, what you're going to do, damn it. I got to bring the, you're going to make me fucking do this. Damn you, Scuba Steve. Okay. Get these bottles. These bottles are perfect. Just label them. Okay, this one I have for me and for my daughters and for my wife and for anybody else who wants a tattoo. This I use for nothing. That's why it doesn't have a label. Or it does. Green soap, distilled water. Distilled water. This is the one for anything. I just tattooed myself, so that's why this one is down. This is what you put on your paper towel. So, okay, there was something else I wanted to show. That's important. I said the distilled water. Make sure you get distilled water. Don't get regular water. You're gonna give somebody an infection. Give it to them if you don't like them. I mean, that's cool. I use nothing but dynamic. Dynamic is the best. I have the colors of dynamic, but if you ask the tattoo guys, they don't like to use dynamic for colors and they don't like to use it for white. I think they do for triple white, which that's what I have. I have triple white. Is it triple white or yeah, it's triple white. This is a real good one. And my black I have, what I've heard the other tattooists use are intense. What's the other one? Shit, I don't remember. You'll have to look it up and see. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why you're still watching anyway, to be quite honest. You must be really fucking bored. Okay, I got my thing. Oh, let me lower this so you can't see my freaking face. No me gusto. Okay. Oh. My machine is, let me see what the voltage is. 81%. Maybe it's just a cartridge. I don't know. We'll have to see. This is the only, my first machine, and I did a, I think I have an unboxing video. When I didn't know shit about tattooing, man. And I looked up tattoo machine on Amazon and I'm thinking, oh, these gotta be fucking good machines. But then I'm looking at the price. I'm like, wait a second, $34? I mean, that's what my tattoo guy uses, a $34 machine? Fuck, I could do that. Well, don't believe everything Amazon has is fucking real. That shit was called a -1. It was from China. It was from China. And it's called a -1. So that was my first tattoo machine. That's the one I first started tattooing with. Because I didn't know shit. As soon as I found out that that machine sucks, I bought this one, this Mast Pro, which is the best one. But again, I have nothing to compare it to. Don't ask me. But to me, it's a good one. And here's a secret. They're on Amazon. So, there's a warranty on them for a year. What you can do, and I wouldn't, I mean, your parents raised you. You know better. But what I heard people do is they get the machine when it burns out, because typically they only last about 6 months. And that's what I heard. I heard they only last for 6 months. You get another one. Once you get that joker and it's in your hand, you wait a couple days and you return the first one. You only do that once. Because after that, you get a conscience. But I'd rather deal with Amazon than any other company. But again, I haven't done it, but I'm saying I know people who have done it. I would never do something like that because, again, I'm a retired deputy. I've worked for everything in my life, so. Well, I don't know, maybe when I was a kid, I probably did some shady shit. As a matter of fact, I know I did some shady shit. I mean, we are tattooing. I don't have any freaking music, man. I wish I did. I should call my honey, have her log on. She could sing. Okay. Again, you're gonna rinse your cup because I'm gonna stop for a second. I changed my daughter's brakes, all 4 of them, the other day. And I don't know if you guys are at, because I'm at 50 something, 50, whew, what am I at, 52? I'm 52, I'm gonna be 53 this year, god dang. But that shit hurts anymore when you don't have a lift. And for those young kids, by lift I mean I curl that car up and I fucking change that tire, you little fucking pretty boys. I'm joking. Let's see. Yeah, get some of that medicine. Oh, do you want to see a setup? Do you want to see a sick setup? And like real sick, like disgusting. Oh, you gotta have this. A chigara full of jelly beans. I fucking love jelly beans. I love jelly beans. Ronald Reagan was right. Okay. It looked so good. I almost fucking died the other day. Sometimes I can't control myself. With, hold on. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Again. I was out doing my daughter's brakes, man. It's fucking hot. Hot. I think it was 102. And I did a mouthful of jelly beans. That's my first mistake. Because being military, the best thing for you when you're dehydrating is jelly beans. Man, was I sorry for doing that. I didn't have the moisture in my mouth, and then because I didn't want to waste a jelly bean, so what I did is I swallowed it. Well, again, the moisture didn't destroy the jelly bean. So when I swallowed it, it was like swallowing a lump of coal. The tastiest lump of coal. If I'm to die, I always thought if I die, the one way I want to die is, well, I can't say. But it might take over, man, because I swear to God, I thought I was going to die. And all I kept thinking is, what flavors are they, man? Because I knew I tasted the licorice, and then I know bubble gum. One of them was red hot. After that point, I started fading out. So I don't really know what colors and what flavors they were. But holy shit, man. I could really taste that fucking licorice. I must have got 2 of those. Again. True story. Not all of them. Okay, so I already did my outline. The outline is straight. What I'm going to do now is clean it off and hope that the stencil is still attached, which it is for the most part. Okay. Yeah, for the most part, it's straight. And because I did the heat gun, the eye stayed. So that's cool. Man, I'm a babbling motherfucker today. It's because my honey's not here. My mommy. When I call her honey, I might as well be calling her a different fucking name. I hear vulgarities in Spanish that probably weren't even produced yet. So I can't call her honey. I always say mommy. I know. I am disgusting. Look, if you're going to get a job as a tattooist, get used to burping, farting, fucking everything. And you're going to go through a hazing. Don't expect that you're going to go in there. Be on your fucking toes, man. Be on your toes. Because they're going to throw everything at you in a book. That's why it's better just to learn the basics and then go back. If you go to a tattoo shop, you'll understand they're not fucking with you. When they ask you for if a left-handed tattoo machine or some bullshit. The only reason I think of that is because I remember when I was in, one of the sergeants told me, and believe me, I paid attention in basic training. I was probably the only one that paid attention in basic training. But I had some fucking smart sergeant come up to me and say, hey, go ask Sergeant, what was his name? What was his name? I know Drill Sergeant Bailey. Drill Sergeant Johnson told me to go to Drill Sergeant Bailey, who was a sniper, and he was fucking, this is at Fort Benning, Georgia, because you know that they have all types of drill sergeants. They have snipers, they have, I mean, anything infantry. They have everybody. Go over to Sergeant Bailey and tell him that you need a prick E9. Okay, anybody that's in the military knows what a prick is. It's your radio. It's your comms. Well, he wanted me to go over and ask him for a prick E9, which it's his rank. Needless to say, I had to go over to fucking say it because if I didn't, I'd get in trouble. But I forewarned him, Sergeant, he wanted me to come over to ask you for a prick E. Oh, it was a prick E7. It was a prick E7. See, I tell the story all fucked up. I remember bits and pieces of my military. I swear to you, I don't remember a lot of it. I think I blocked it out. But yeah, you get the gist. Okay, there's my outline. I did a... Okay. Now all I have is the eye. Well, no, I have more. Because then I got to do the fucking dot shading. Well, I was going to say I sneaked, but she technically knows it's there, so it's not really a sneak. But I put $100 in my mama's purse with an envelope. And she's supposed to open this envelope when she gets to Sephora. She obviously knows what the fuck it is. I gave her a little bit of money to go do a Sephora Somebody's fucking calling me. Yeah, I lost the stencil on the head. This ought to be a good one. This would be a good tattoo for like somebody you don't like. You know what I mean? It's starting to look good. By the time you start fucking it up, he's tired and he's looking away. Just rush it, man. Rush it, bandage it, put him away. By the time he figures it out, what you can do is you can tell him, well, what the fuck did you do? Did you use soap on it? I mean, did you bathe between it? No, I didn't bathe at all. So, you didn't bathe yesterday? Well, yeah, no, a week ago. Oh, fuck, man. I told you don't bathe for a week. You can pull every string in the book. You're the professional. You're like a doctor in that room, man. You're making shit happen. You're delivering babies. This is something these fucking people are gonna have for the rest of their life. Do you even understand that? So don't give them a blood infection. You can give them a fucked up tattoo. I mean, that's fine. That puts people in the industry. It gives them work. Covering up and shit. Then you're helping the retail business because you're making people buy schmucks and burkas because you fucked up their skin. You asked for a panther and you got something that looks like fucking chupacabra. Look at that. You know, you might as well call me Hank Aaron because I'm hitting this shit out of the park. That was stupid. Now, again, my needle's out about that much. I'm using my, ow, shit on me. I'm using my ring finger to control the depth, and I'm using my middle finger to hold the machine and to assist, obviously, and the steering and ground control. I was just gonna sing that ground control song, but then I realized I have the worst fucking voice in the world. I used to sing like an angel. You would not know the difference between me and like, well, I mean, there's nobody like me. My mom says I'm special. And it's only because I heard her talking about me with the teachers and shit and the counselors. They said, special and I like education. I don't know what the hell that meant, special ed, but yeah, fuck, I'm so proud. I'm creatively superior. Yo, I never lose. But I could fuck up a tattoo. Okay. I think I gave this one-eyed alien an extra eyelash. And that's only because tattooing on fake skin sucks because the stencil leaves. If you don't set that stencil, you're done. You got to make sure that stencil stays on there. Because this is going to be a tattoo that people are going to be wearing for the rest of their life, man. That's going to have, they're going to know who you are the rest of their life. Well, I remember when I got that fucked up tattoo from IrishGip. Well, where is it? Well, it's covered up by, you guessed it, who? Number one, Daniel motherfucking Yuck. Okay, I'm rinsing my needle again. When you get your machines, you'll find that you get little grommets, little gaskets. That's because when you're cleaning your machine between sessions, and obviously, because, what I should have done is showed you how to wrap your machine. But I didn't, I'm a loser. You can leave the comments below. But, okay, shake the excess water out of that joker. I keep forgetting what I was gonna say. That happens all the time with me. I've been losing my mind. The last I was gonna say, I don't know what number was after fucking 4. The three to 5 years, I've been losing my mind. That's okay. I hate people, so I don't go outside. Not to mention my parole officers are said I'm not allowed. Oh, my wife would be going nuts right now. I'm not on parole, don't fucking worry. My wife would hate me right now. Híjole. Look, I'm getting fucking, I just noticed, am I getting shit all over me? Man. Oh no, that's a shadow. Whew. Here, check it out. If you want to get anything, like ask for anything, get a fucking schmuck or pants or something. This is what's going to happen to you every time. You're going to get, like, your good jeans. These obviously aren't my good jeans, but you're going to get ink on you. You're going to get ink on your shoes. That's why I have, like, old ones, little these. Your shirt's going to be fucked up, man. You got to think, you got something on a rotary that's spinning around at a high force. You're dipping it into ink and you're pulling it up and you're working. You're going to get shit all over your teeth area. So buy black t-shirts from now on. That's what I do. It's a rarity that I put this green one on. I never wear this one and I love it. It's comfortable. I don't know what number I'm on, but if you're going to buy shit, that one I would need my wife. She got it for me. I thought the only reason she got it is because probably one of my daughters said, I like that one. And they know that they're going to wear them. Half my shirts, I don't even know what the fuck. I don't know where they're at. That's a true story. Those girls are robbing this white man blind. I think that's why they do it. They know that I'm vulnerable. 3-1. Women versus man. Not because they're Hispanic, but because they're witches. Three witches, and you guys think I'm shitting you. Please, hey, check it out. Get me some help. Okay, so I have my mix. Remember, I did my mix. It was 1, 4, and 8. in small cups. Small cups only. I mean, obviously, when you move up to medium, it's going to be 16, 30. No, it's going to be 6. Shit. Yeah, 16, 32, 64, and then full cup. And that's on the mediums. If you're doing a 4-cup rinse. If you're not, then you got to figure that joker out. Oh, here's something. This is one that I got, which is a good one. This is going to be the mix. And okay, so that's going to be 4, 6 cups. If you want to take a screenshot of it, I don't know how to do this. What I'll do is I'll hold it still. How the fuck is that? Oop, I farted. Okay, take it. That's a real good one. That one I learned off Tattooing 101. And look at my chair, it's broke. Going down. My fucking chair is broke. I broke the hydraulics in this thing, man. It's like a 67 Chevy. I need to call somebody to fix this motherfucker. What I want to do is I want to get one of those, like the Craftsman chairs. That shit's, it's golden. Okay, so that was the 7-round liner. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to switch to a standard 3-round liner for dot shading. Oh shit. And again, this is from my surplus of bullshit needles that I have saved because I haven't done a real tattoo in I don't know how long. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 needles. You just, when you're practicing, when you want to waste time, keep your needles from fake skin. Keep them. It's going to help you. Okay, I'm going to my 3/4. The 3/4 ink. And this I learned from Ben Fisher. You're going to make like a star. You know how a star goes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to hit the 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do them in 5 sessions or 5 dots per session. Because if you go in there and start fucking lily, you're going to fucking be hammering shit around. Keep it like a star. So that way it's small and precise. With this as well, this finger here is controlling my depth. My ring finger is controlling my depth, which in this part, it makes it easier. Okay, so I'm doing the star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you do that to adjust what shading you want. I drew a penis on him with shading. It's pretty cool. An alien Buddha. Okay. Okay, and also, again, don't make me keep saying it. This is for beginners. The people that are out there tattooing and shit like that, you know what to do? Film this thing to play in the background in your tattoo studios. That would be cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I'm back in the military. Except 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I gotta ask Daniel, who I think is number 2, what he thinks of basic. I have the book. I have his book. And he's having me do these drills, these basic shading drills, which is awesome. But is there a style of shading that I need to start with that is relatively easier than the others? That's what I'm wondering. Because if whip shading is easier, then let me start with whip shading or dot shading or any of the other. Now, when you're doing the shading as well, and I keep saying, I'm thinking of the star. Space the star out more and more and more to switch the brightness, the whatever the hell it's called, the thickness of the line. Here, look at, to do that. Look. So the more space you do, the better. And disregard that eternity thing down there. I was just fucking around. I was just getting warmed up. Okay, so with that, the shadow is obviously going to be coming from the back because my shading is like that. So the shading is coming from the back to the front. To the front. What was it? That movie with JFK. Back and to the left. Back and to the left. Back and to the left. Kevin Costner. Joe Pesci. A lot of good people. Sissy Spacek. Oh, what's the guy from We Got a Runner? He was going for Harrison Ford. He jumped through the tunnel. He was in the water. Harrison Ford escaped. The fuck? I forget his name. Check every outhouse, doghouse, boathouse. Okay. I know you guys are fucking screaming the name of it. And only because you're fucking Googling it. Okay. I think I'm going to do... I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to line it a little bit more with... Because I did a 7 round liner. I think I'm going to use an 8. Should I use an 18? See, it's going to be tight in here with the fingers, so I'm going to use an 11 round liner. Don't overshoot your wad, man. Don't look at the thing. I'd rather go smaller than bigger, only because you could wait between sessions. If you went too small, say you gave them a 7 round liner, and then you realize that, you know what, they went through a lot of pain, this, that, and the other, they want to fucking do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reline it because I need to, because it looks fucked up. Wait 2 months, 3 months, come back in and you could fix it back up with a shader, or you could fix it back up with another liner. Do you want to do that? Hell no. But it will relieve pain on the client, and you're able to see how it sets after it heals, because who knows, you might have went too deep and busted it out, blew it out. So with that being said, you would have to make corrections over here to make it look less blown out. You would have, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Whether it's right or wrong, again, I don't know. I'm going to do, because we already got the shade coming from this side. Now I'm doing a little whip shading with a 19, an 18 round shader. So I'm going in, coming back up. There's the, here, look at. There he is. They're looking right into your soul. What do you think about that? It's like when I fuck up in the house, I got 6 of these looking right at me. You think I'm fucking around? I got 16 eye, I got 6 eyes looking at me. No, and I know, what did I do this time? Well, I love them and I wouldn't have it any other way. And I only said that because my daughter's here and she has a gun to my head. No, I'm fucking around, fucking around. All right, what's next? More jelly beans, because that's fuel. But again, I don't want to choke because I did it already. Oh my God, these jelly beans are so fucking good. Okay. If I die and you hear that I died from strangulation, know that it's false because I'm going to die of choking. It's going to be a choking hazard, I promise you. Because I just did it again and that shit hurt. But since only you and my mom are watching and my mom doesn't know like what's going on, she probably already fell asleep. I would have died. And my wife's not here. So that's twice, sports fans, in case you're keeping count. Okay, this guy looks like he's remember when you used to play and this is for the older people. You used to have to do this thing and then people would stick their finger in it. If they didn't do it in time, then you get to punch them. Does anybody fucking remember that game? Or is that just a fucking hillbilly thing? Well, it doesn't matter because I remember it. And I have a lot of scars that prove it. I lost that game all the time. But anyway, that's what you do. Okay. You want to know about the contour? Check, you know what you do? And it sounds, again, this is for beginners. If you don't know how shadowing works, then I don't know where you've been. I mean, you don't have to be a fucking Tom Edison and know how shading works. Put the fucking light bulb on, sit with your back to it, and then that's how it works. Look at the shading that it casts. So when you're doing your tattooing, think about that basic concept, and that's where you're going to throw your shading. So I know it's kind of a no-brainer to people that know what the fuck's going on, but... And it's a slow process. Don't go rushing your shading. You start rushing this shit and I promise you're gonna fuck it up. And again, I know it doesn't matter to a lot of people. They're like, que sera, sera. But don't fuck somebody up, man. Take it from me. I still have to fix my wife's first one. She was a trooper. That alone, I want to. Well, I was gonna say want to marry her, but fuck, we're already married. She gets 2 Mother's Days, and when she opens up that wallet, she's gonna find the second one. Okay. So I am now. I'm reversing my whip shading because I was doing whip shading is the out. You start whip out, whip out, whip out, whip out, or you could go in, whip out or whip in. And practice your shading. Practice your shading at home. Practice on your leg. Practice on the fake skins. Johnny Indio dash super cards. That's so fucking funny. Super cards 87. Just so I got it all the way out. The alien ain't got a scar, he's got a battle scar. This motherfucker's been through hell. And he's still throwing up that peace sign, man. How's that happen? It sucks. You know what would have been a good tattoo artist? Bob Ross. There's a perfect mountain. Okay. Okay, it's looking bueno. Siempre. Like that? Roll that motherfucking R. Okay. Let me, because I believe I'm gonna put some, oh, I can't, fuck, see? I almost died again, and I'm reaching for the fucking jelly beans. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some backwoods? See, I don't even know if I could sing. Well, I know I can't sing. I'm wondering, can I sing the song? Because, like, I have, look at my seats going down, too. Going down. I don't know if I could sing. My seat's broken. Okay. Where's the hydraulic? I'm burping up jelly beans. Okay. a smaller shader so I could do a little bit of shading in different places. Man, my seat's going down again. Look at this shit. Do you fucking see it? Why does it keep doing that? Oh yeah, I'm fat. I broke the hydraulics in my chair. How does that happen? It's going down again. See, a chair like this is not advantageous for giving tattoos. So what now I have to do is support the weight on my legs and the back because my chair is breaking. Oh man, it's going down again. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Well, that sucks. Make sure you get good equipment. Now, I'm not saying I don't have good shit. I got what I could get. I mean, could I have a better machine? Hell yeah. You could always have better. Do I need better? No. Well, actually, yeah, I do need better. But for a beginner, if you're a beginner, dude, this is gonna be perfect. This is a perfect machine for you. Do what I did. And I promise you, you'll have a fun beginning. You won't lose as much if you listen to me, because you're gonna lose some money. I mean, you gotta buy shit, but I'm gonna show you what to buy and what not to. Because there's certain things you can get. I bought razors by the bulk because I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna fucking run out of these motherfuckers, so I better buy these things. And they were prison razors with one blade. One blade. I have 1 million of them. If you think about getting razors, hit me up in the comments. I'll send you that shit for free. I'm never gonna use this many fucking razors, man. If I gotta use this many razors, I'm shaving a fucking Wookiee. I'm tattooing a Wookiee. Or fucking Sasquatch or some shit. That's a lot of razors I got, man. When I made that sale, you could almost see and hear the Chinese people fucking laughing. There goes my seat again. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. What do I do? How do you fix hydraulics in a fucking chair? I'm supposed to be tattooing my wife. She wants a traditional rose. She's allowing me to put it on her, but if I don't have a good chair, man, what am I supposed to do? Just wing it? I try to fix this if I can. See, if I was on a Ink Masters or some shit, I could already expect some shit. Unless I put the light source You know what I'm wondering? And if this has happened to you, what do you do if you know you give like a shitty tattoo? Like, I know what you do. You fucking laugh. But like, what do you do? Like, how do you get them out of the fucking office? Put your fucking comments down, man. That shit's funny. Tell me what you do. Because you know you have. I mean, during COVID, it was probably easier. You just start sneezing, and then they take off, and then you could use that as an excuse too. Man, you couldn't hold still. I was coughing, and you fucking, what'd you think was gonna happen, motherfucker? You cannot expect beauty in an environment such as this. So, this is probably gonna work out great. Because again, I lost my stencil, which you're gonna lose your stencil. Hopefully you don't lose it on a client you like and you wanna repeat. Because that'll suck. Because you count that motherfucker out. But see, how do I? Follow the form. Now I'm doing a combination of whip shading and dot shading, stipple shading, and not knowing what the fuck I'm doing shading. And that's the one I like the most. That's the one that holds true. You can't really, you can only go up from that. Right now I'd be looking at my wife going, right babe? And she'd go, uh-huh. I want to kiss her cheeks. Oh, you know what, too? If you're tuning in on this for MAGA shit, I'm sorry. I'm building up my channel for my tattoo channel. And what I have to do is I have to actually record it. I don't have enough people on my tattoo channel. So I have to record everything on here, and then I have to re-record it so that I could put it on my tattoo channel, and then I delete it from here. So I'm very sorry that you had to put up with this. Put your comments in the below. I'll get your name and I'll send you a check. I'll send you a check that your ass won't cash. Right, babe? Hello, babe? Sometimes I gotta wait extra for it. I gotta go, right, babe? Hello, babe? Ay, ay, ay. Okay. This alien looks like he's been through war. Yeah. And it, like I said, when you're doing the shading, think about the most important thing you're going to think about is what direction the sun is coming from. That's the most important thing. Pick a spot. Pick a spot that the sun is coming from, and that's going to be your indication of where to throw your fucking shade. Now, I know it's like a no-brainer to some people. To me, because the most I've ever drawn are like AARs and shit like that for the military, which are like after action reviews, doing those, or while I was La Migra, a cop, doing traffic accidents. So I drew intersections, stuff like that, which included, I mean, highways and state roads and country roads and all this other shit. So that I knew how to draw. So it's a little bit of a help, obviously. But I didn't throw fucking shading in my goddamn fatality. So that's... Can you imagine tattoo artist drawing a freaking fatality accident scene? With skulls and shit out in the fucking roadway? I wish I would have picked tattooing up a lot sooner. This is my favorite vice for getting bullshit out of my head. I wish more veterans had some type of escape. Unfortunately, a lot of them, it's sad to say, they end it because they don't have that. They don't have family, or they don't think they have family. But once they find that one person, man, well, all right. So throw this shading in here. This is looking pretty fucking awesomely fucking... He's got to cut his toenail a little. Got a little hangnail there. I'm working with a fucking broken big toe. A broken big toe. I had fucking king's feet. My wife said gold feet. She got mad at me one time, said, "Oh, it's your gold feet." Because I don't like to walk on the floor with no socks. Because I'm not an animal, I'm not a savage. I'm better than that. So I'm walking into bed and I fucking stubbed my big toe on the fucking corner of the bed, man. Not once, but twice. So I'm nursing a fucking broken toe. Which I don't know if it's broken. Is purple and blue normal? So I'm hurting like hell. I go to get in bed this morning. I fucking hit that toe again, man. I hit that toe again. Man, I set obscenities that would make Mother Teresa blush bleach. I'm thinking I need a bleach thing. Oh, my baby's home. Watch, you're gonna hear her say, Babe. Are you on? Did you like my jokes? Almost done. With your gold feet. Okay. I think you gotta have a little bit of an artist eye. I mean, don't go throwing shit all over the fucking place if you don't know what you're doing. On a person, practice on skin. That's why I'm practicing on skin. So don't go throwing shit around that you don't know on real people. Right, babe? Mm-hmm. Ooh. That'd be good for a back rub. Okay. Now, what I'm doing, I'm envisioning this Buddha with some type of deformity. So that's why my lines aren't straight. Okay. I'm still on the lightest. Well, I think this is gonna be it. This is about as bad as I want to fuck it up tonight. Yeah. All right. There it is. That's your ugly alien. Late.